Hey, it's Aurora. I had this dream last night that I was caring for this little animal. It was either like a kitten or a little tiny dog. But that somehow I had acquired it. I think I found it on the street and it almost looked dead. And I picked it up and I noticed that there was still some life in it. And so I made it my responsibility to take care of it. And I would put it in different places where it would be comfortable. And I would check on it daily. And some days it seemed healthier, and some days it just seemed dead. And every time I looked at it, there was like this sense of sadness or something. And sadness because it couldn't be alive, and sadness because, or alive well, and sadness because there's part of me that didn't want to let it go, even though it needed to go. This precious thing. Ah, the lesson, right? The metaphor. That's what dreams do. They create these like windows, these pictures, these visions of things that are representative in your life. And I think my biggest lesson these days is getting into myself more and letting go more. And trusting the unknown. Trusting the dark. That feels exciting. It feels manageable almost. Whereas before, the dark seemed so scary. But now it's like the possibilities in that place are endless. And it's cool. There's this really beautiful, I guess, song. It's more like spoken word with music. It's called "How to Be Stable and Not Boring," or not get bored. Hold on, what is it? If you Google, where's my web browser here? If you Google, what is it? How to Be Emotionally Stable Without Getting Bored by Max Lugavere. It's a really beautiful listen. And you can read it too. I don't have the link to the written. It was inspired by somebody's thoughts on boredom and being emotionally stable. It's a really cool thing. Anyway, if you look that up, I promise you won't be disappointed. There's like a lot of things, a lot of turmoil in my mind at the moment, and I'm sort of like intrigued and fascinated and kind of excited about witnessing my own growth in this territory, because I can handle so much more now than I have in the past. And I think the sort of grace that I'm flowing through some changes with, even if I don't want them to happen, is brand new. Like, this is a very new experience, and it tickles me. It tickles me that I can sit here right now just after, knowing that I'm going to be moving in a little while out of a place that I don't want to move from. Just got out of a relationship that I wasn't done with, but he was, so I have to respect that. And then putting my ego on the back burner to stay at a job that I don't want to be at anymore. And turning all of those things into leaps into springboards into things that are better aligned. And that makes me really excited even if I don't know where the hell I'm going. So, there is a way to move through things gracefully. But the only way to do that is if you're not blaming yourself for being less than anything. You have to take full responsibility for your hurt and where you've placed yourself in your life, and knowing that you can get out of it. And not blaming, not taking the victim mode in it. Make sure you don't do that, because you are perfect, just the way you are, as they say. And change can be full of turmoil, but man, ride the wave like a pro surfer, man. And you'll get through, and things will be different and good, I promise.